All right, thank you. Let's leave it at that. All right, thank you. Yes, so we move swiftly to the event that is to hold, which is the flag off ceremony for the construction of this road. And Mr. Governor, if I have your permission, yeah, Mr. Commissioner, for what?
Mr. Governor, and the orange. Nandi also never Nnewi we present never. Nkabu. Odine. OGC, you are welcome. Mr. Governor, those are the 10.8. Yeah. Mr. Governor, those are the 10.8 kilometer road, and it's been a strategic road. Flood water in Nnewi. Okay. All the flood water from Nnewi that passes through Chukasin is being resolved at Chukasin, and part of it is coming here and destroying this road. So apart from the fact that we are constructing a brand new road on this, we're also taking care of the flood control and invariably the erosion control. Mr. Governor, this is quite strategic, and I hereby invite you to flag off the construction of this road, sir.
The Deputy Governor, the First Lady of Anambra State, the honorable members, the honorable member, sorry. Today. Major, honorable members, Mayor. Oh dear. This is just a brief stopover to flag off. Of course, work has already begun on this 10.8 kilometer road construction. It's a very strategic road that links, if you like, from the Owerri Onitsha Expressway through Oraifite, connecting Nkwo to Nkwo. Isn't that? That's really the gateway from Oraifite to Nnewi. And the last time I came around here, this road was impassable. Okay? It had cut into two because of the flood and the erosion menace as well. It was completely cut into two. And we awarded the contract, and 10.8 kilometers of road with flood and erosion control to be able to solve this problem permanently. So we've just come today to flag it off, and but I can see work has already commenced in earnest. At least the gully, the big gully that couldn't let us drive past it, is now at least filled up. We're expecting that this work will be completed in 12 months. But where is the contractor? IDC. Is that IDC? Infratech. Where are you? Infratech. Infratech. You better deliver. We don't do 12 months plus 2 days. You better deliver before 12 months. That's the only way you will be our friend. Deliver quality job in less than the time scheduled, because we have no, I mean, we don't tolerate, absolutely. I mean, ours is an agenda with a deadline. So you get this 10.8 kilometers fixed expeditiously, and then that's the only time that I will say congratulations. But now, let's just get it done. So we'll go over here and kick it off. I think with this, I'm just pushing this one. I can push it like this. Isn't this? So, yes, all right. Where do the fear walk? Not the fear walk. Yes, so when we're dealing with on repairs, on road getting, part of the challenge of this country is that we don't maintain existing roads. We just construct new ones. So we've done about 400 kilometers of existing roads and made them motorable. And 750, 751 kilometers with 420 something already asphalted with stone base and so on. And our completion rate is on the average of about 12 kilometers every month. Every month. Anambra is one large construction site with 7 bridges and flyovers and so on and so forth, all in the last 3 years. Yeah, this is your new title. This new title. I know my people. They gave me subtitles. But now, in the street, they have given me a new one. Man, where do the fear walk? All Anambra united in this one, this title. It was given on the street. Man, where do the fear walk? Thank you very much. I think with this, we officially flag off the construction of this 10.8 kilometer Nkwo Orifite to Nkwo Road with the flood and erosion control to the glory of God. And we expect this to be delivered probably in the next 10 months or so. We'll come for the commissioning. Thank you very much.
I look forward and I see honorable commissioners coming in. I cite my boss, Honorable Tindu Glamour. No, Nuzapolice. Yes, Mr. Solution is here. No, Tunia, Mr. Solution. No, Madam of Ever. No, Tunia, Mr. Solution. No, Tunia, Mr. Solution. Kaina Batan Governor, yes. Address Anambra is here. The man who has caused tremendous transformations in Anambra State is here. Professor Nkwo Charles Soludo. Professor Nkwo Charles Soludo is here. Professor Nkwo Charles Soludo is here. Oluwatogu himself is here. I ain't saying no, sir. Mama Anambra herself is here too. You're most welcome, ma'am.
The man we've all been waiting for has arrived. The man who insists that every Anambra must be lifted out of poverty. That
hunger must be stamped out of Anambra State. The man who has fought insecurity head-on, who has ensured that Anambra sleep with their both eyes closed. Yes, Mr. Governor, the smiles a testament to the fact that you have done well. Mr. Governor, we say no. No, no, Rifite. No, no, Kusigo. You are most welcome. Yes, this is the man who has been recognized the world over for his wonderful contributions to economic advancement, for his innovative solutions in the progress of Anambra State. Yes, we have Professor Nkwo Charles Soludo in our midst. Please, can you turn Ote? May we find somewhere to sit and clear the aisle? Please, let's clear the aisle. You are most welcome, sir. Yes, we are here today in Orifite. Oluwatogu is in our midst. Oluwatogu is in our midst. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please, let's find somewhere and then clear the aisle. May we now pledge our allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria by singing the national anthem.
With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood, every breath of our lives, with trust in God, we will lift our homeland high. We believe in togetherness, we'll build a land of progress. Lift the spirit of Anambra, lift the spirit of Anambra.
Thank you very much. We may now be seated, having considered the Anambra anthem as our prayer. Please, let's be seated. You're most welcome once again to this very august occasion. May we please get on to the traditional kola nut rites as it is done in Igbo land. Kanye do ane akananti. Please, if it is ready, let us do the presentation and get on with it as soon can be.
One audio. Okay, that's okay. Chineke na bi n'eluigwe, abụ ụmụ ya daa n'okwe na Civic Center Oraifite. Ka anyị wee kene gọvanọ anyị, Solution Governor, Professor Charles Soludo. Nke bi mepela anyị ụzọ a ga-alụ n'Oraifite. Chineke anyị na-ekene gị n'ime ka ọ bịa n'Oraifite na arụ ike na ọdịmma. Ọlụ ife ọ ga-alụ n'Oraifite izinakwu ya ọka na arụ ike na ọdịmma. Ndị si ya na agboo ga-asịkwa ya nnọọ. Chineke anyị na-ekene gị na o wetara Oraifite ife ọma. Ụzọ gaa n'Oraifite biznes anyị ga na-aga ọfụma. Anyị na-ekene Chineke nna n'ịnọnyere anyị ka anyị mee mmemme anyị ga-eme ka ọ gaa n'iru, ka gọvanọ anyị mara na Oraifite kwụ ya n'azụ etu o si kwụrụ Oraifite n'azụ, na anyị ga-enye ya votu dị iche na 2027 na ọchịsịa second term. Anyị ga-akwado ka ọ chịa third term maka na ọ Solution Governor, ọ na-alụ ọrụ ada atụ ya egwu. Chineke nna gọzie ya, gọzie ezinụlọ ya, gọzie gọọmenti ya, gọzie anyị niile n'ofu n'ofu n'ifi Jizọs Kraịst onye nwe anyị. Amen.
Thank you very much. Yep. And all right, thank you very much, Igwe Chukwugozie. The Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, CFR, Oluwatuegu. The First Lady of our dear state, Dr. Nonya Soludo. The Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Onyeka Chukwu Ibezim. The Majority Leader of the Anambra State House of Assembly, Dr. Iken for them. The Secretary to the State Government, Professor Solo Chukwulobelo. The Commissioner for Works and members of the Anambra State Executive Council here present, Dr. Emeka Ofo Sai. The Mayor, Ekusigo Local Government, Mr. Chimezie Obi. His Royal Highness, Igwe Dr. Dan Udoji, Obiorifite, and other Royal Highnesses here present, and make a known. The President General, Orifite, Savin, DK. Leaders and members of our great party, the All Progressives Grand Alliance here present. Support groups, One Youth, Two Skills and others. Distinguished guests, members of the Fourth Estate of the Realm, ladies and gentlemen. I say a warm welcome to you all. The Chairman of the Anambra State Traditional Rulers Council, Igwe Obosi, we say a warm welcome to you, Chukwugozie Inuzapuliche. Yes, today we are here for an all-important event. As we all do very well know, Mr. Governor has been doing superlative works in Anambra State. Onegagako, Galibia. Which, how much are we going to say and which are we going to leave unsaid? Only yesterday, Mr. Governor was at the worst slum, what used to be the worst slum in Nigeria, Okpoko, in Obaru local government. And there, we witnessed an uncommon transformation of what used to be a slum into an actual urban city with the construction of roads, building of a brand new general hospital, and so on and so forth. And on the faces of Ndokpoko and others, you could see joy written. In fact, it was an account of this superlative work that was done in Okpoko and elsewhere. Keji way to Governor Anyi Oluwatuegu. Because I told you Oluwatuegu. To what any Oluwatuegu? Yes. For the first time in a very long while, we are having a governor who is unyieldingly committed to the development of Anambra State. And most surprisingly is the fact that he does this with an uncommon sense of ease. When you ask him, he tells you that Namata beans amata akara nesi, which is to say that we are yet to buy beans, yet we can all perceive the aroma of the bean cake that is to be prepared with the biko kain kupal ne also. And he's an indomitable and untiring governor. Sometimes you begin to wonder where he gets his strength from. Only yesterday, I recall that, right from very early in the morning, he was up and running until night. Today, he's here again. Of course, he's here to do that which he is very well known for. That is to to flag off the construction of yet another road. In fact, it would amaze you to see that outside of the very road that we came to flag off, Mr. Governor is fixing yet another road here and constructing it from the very scratch. Please, let's give a round of applause to him. Yes, this is the governor we have in Anambra State. Need I mention the thousands of jobs he has provided? This is the very first governor in the history of Anambra State who is giving out jobs to thousands of Anambra youth as he got into office, not when he's leaving. And of course, we do know the implication, the fact that it is going to shoot up the running cost of the administration. But he is doing it, and he's doing it with his full chest, because I call also. Need I mention the fact that Mr. Governor has dealt with the very menace of unsafety and insecurity which we have suffered in Anambra State in recent times, so that only recently it was recorded that for the very first time in a very long while, for 1 month, that no incident of insecurity, kidnapping if you like, was recorded in Anambra State. Courtesy of the wonder-working governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo. Like I did say, sir, we are pleased to have you. You are most welcome. So like I did say, we are here for Mr. Governor to do that which he knows how to do best, which is doing good. So I now second no Zopliche. Mr. Governor, please, if I have your permission, may I recognize the presence of Honorable Augustine Ike, member representing Nnewi North Federal Constituency. In Nnewi North local government, I beg your pardon. We are pleased to have you, sir. So, having done so, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Ifeanyi Bialeba is a festival of joy to recognize and appreciate what Mr. Governor has been doing in Anambra State. He is a governor who loves to listen to his people, and having come here, I'm sure he wants to speak to us. But not only does he want to speak to us, he wants to hear us, because this is a governor who does not just want to implement policies, but wants to implement policies that touch the lives of our people directly. Without wasting much of our time, I'm sure Mr. Governor has many other assignments to run, but he appreciates you, and so he has chosen to be here. Please permit me at this juncture to most humbly invite the President General of Orifite Development Union for a brief remark, by which All right, please, just before I get to that, may I also recognize the presence of Chief Dr. Ebuka Nkwo, the MD CEO, COS Lubricants Industries Limited, and of course the APGA aspirant for Anambra South senatorial seat. We now have with us the presence of the President General of Orifite Development Union, Savin DK, to please make a very brief remark. You're most welcome, sir.
The Marine Orifite Improvement Union. His Excellency Executive Governor of Anambra State, Aina Sigin No. Her Excellency Fourth Lady of Anambra State, Aina Sigin No. His Royal Highness Igwe Dr. Dan Udoji, the Chairman Anambra Traditional Rulers Council, Igwe No. Igwe Ozobulu, Nnukwu Igwe Aina Sigin No. Biko Nga Akwulu na all His Excellency Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Majority Leader Anemekenegi, my Mayor, Biko, I ga Akumbanu, Orifite, I sili Governor na Munye na ndi Ozogini. Governor I na sige no Orifite ke ibialo. I bo ndi na chudo. Na lusikwa ọlụ ike aka anyị na-awa aja aja mma agwaghị oge ọnụ anyị ya mmanụ so anyị na-asị gị nnọọ biko anyị n'ụka gara aga anyị jere Ọka je kwadolu gọvanọ n'ikene Chukwu na nkwado ọ kwadogodulie for arị ịtọ gara aga o wee na-alụ ọlụ pụrụ iche na Anambra State. Thank you so much. So last Sunday we were in Oka supporting our governor in appreciating God for all that he has done for him and Anambra State. If you were there, you will testify that it was very exemplary testimonies. Bishop Kuka was exceptional. The bottom line is that we've not seen anything like this before in Anambra State. Today, the governor is here. I want to tell the governor that what is happening here today has never happened in Orifite. What is that? For a sitting governor to come to Anambra State, not only to flag off a construction of a brand new road, Nkwo to Nkwo, that connects 3 communities in this area, but also to inspect an ongoing project. It has never happened before. This is the first time it's happening in the history of Orifite. So Governor, Orifite is saying, Jideki Iji. I can't say that in English. But Jideki Iji means you're doing very well. And we appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Orifite is today giving the governor a scorecard. And that scorecard is A+. That scorecard is what? A+. That means it's unparalleled. We've never seen anything like that before. So, Mr. Governor, Orifite has resolved that your second term is not negotiable. You will count on Orifite. Our pledge to you today is that for your second term election, Aka Orifite Abogene, Aja, and as soon as the governor takes office, Ono Orifite Abogene. Governor, I hope you got that. So we salute you, and we appreciate God for using you to transform Anambra State. Our prayer is that God will continue to sustain you, that God will continue to keep you in good health. By the time you're done, Anambra will be saying, this is the measure for governors to come. Thank you so much, Mr. Governor. We welcome you to Orifite.
Thank you very much, Mr. PG.
So that I will kill all the birds with one bird. We have a gift for the governor. We would like to do it right now. It will take just 2 minutes.
Very well. Okay, we can have that quickly. Right? One of the things I make, thank you very much, Mr. PG. One of the things I make from your remark is that the reward for work well done is more work. And I think there is a consensus to the fact that Mr. Governor is doing wonderfully well. This is indeed wonderful. The people of Orifite and the Ekusigo are saying thank you to Mr. Governor for the good works he does. This is to say thank you to Mr. Governor. I'm sure that words can hardly express the joy and the hearts of Ndori Ifite. Thank you, Mr. Governor. Yep. And there is no gainsaying that this is the feeling in the entire Anambra state, because everywhere you go, Mr. Governor's good works have become like MTN. It is everywhere you go in Anambra state. Thank you very much, Mr. PG, for those wonderful remarks. Of course, he was the legendary reggae musician, Bob Marley, who did say that when you live for yourself, you live alone. But when you live for others, you live again. I am in doubt if Mr. Governor is born again. But courtesy of the wonderful works that he does, I am certain, Mr. Governor, that you will live again. May God bless you immensely. Because I call Governor Ayaka once again. Very well indeed. One youth, two skills. Solution is here. Of course, that's from some of the youths whose lives have been touched by Mr. Governor's policies. Thank you very much. On that note, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the mayor of Ekusigo local government for a very brief address of welcome, by which I speak of Mr. Chimezie Obi. Thank you.
Mr. Governor, eze ọrụ atụ egwu nke mbụ na Anambra State, eze ọrụ atụ egwu nke mbụ na ala Igbo niile, Odeligbo, the Deputy Governor, Nze Nzero, Eleke Igbo niile, biko ndị ESCO, biko ka m kwuru nke echi nyazelu. Mr. Governor, na-ekwusigo local government sọsọ. If in Alubu Uzo Isi 6 rows in Ekusigo local government. The first one is Nzazuburu Umunukubo Road, completed. Ozuburu Ihembosobo Road, 95% completed. Atane Ozuburu Road, 80% completed with bridges. John Agono Civic Center to Akuku Road. Anaboyo Soketa. The realization of Newi Ozuburu to Okija with the bridge at Olas. Odonabo Seba. In Kekazi in Kebu today's own. Nkwo Road, Rinkin Olifte, to Newi. Mr. Governor, just want to say thank you. Thank you for remembering Nde Ekusigo. Nde Ekusigo I resolve go na Mr. Governor Nkwo Ekwusigo, or second home Yakob. Apuga is Ekwusigo, and the Ekwusigo is Apuga. Mr. Governor, go and sleep for your second tenure. And one youth. Mr. Governor, in the area of security, Mbombo, Mr. Governor, in the area of security, Ekwusigo local government is one of the 8 local government areas that are under siege by non-state actors in this state. But under your watch, Ekwusigo local government be the first local government to be liberated from non-state actors. Nkwo to Nkwo na-eba afia na-eba be example, and as well every Monday here. Mr. Governor, all if he may could be possible. And on that note, I like our dear big brother, Sir Emeka for supporting you. Ekwusigo kwenu. Makana ofulu ni na eme ofuma obia na support siri and obu na oda kwadoru odoho nka Ekwusigo oyabu ya second home. What dey Ekwusigo? So Igbo, I like you for supporting Mr. Governor in everything he is doing in this state. We thank you. Oh, etu akese weta dividend of democracy n'obodo ọbụla. Onye kwado government nọ na power na-eme ọfụma eme ihe n'obodo ahụ. So anyị na-ekele Igbo. So Mr. Governor, just to say thank you and welcome to our dear local government. None, Mr. Solution.
Please may we appreciate him. That was from the mayor of Ekwusigo local government, Mr. Chimezie Obi, in more ways than one. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are still here with Mr. Governor, the wonder-working governor of Anambra State, where he has come to flag off a road project. But beyond that, he has sought to have a tete-a-tete with the people of Orifite and Ekwusigo. On that note, I now want to most respectfully invite a man who has supported the works which Mr. Governor has been doing. Please join me as I make welcome the Commissioner for Housing, Mr. Polly Onyeka. Please put your hands together for him as he makes his way to the podium.
APGA, Mr. Governor, Oluwatuegu, like Akowagol already, and the amiable wife, Mama Anambra, ask him Nkwo on the existing protocol. Manomambo nekenero agadaga mado de kasai boyen keno eba kita. So biko o ka Nkwo na ife our brother could go already. That's the mayor of the local government. Boyen emekwana ofuma. Nkwo no nina get testify no na eme ofuma. If we could go, and I want to say this without mincing words, that even though he has said we have six roads under construction, 1 out of the 6 already completed and commissioned. But there is something he has not said. And I don't know whether it has come to the minds of Fonde Ekwusigo, but I want to say it today. Amongst all the local governments we have in Anambra, I think Mr. Governor, with the kind of passion he has for every local government, the one he is having for Ekwusigo is unparalleled. Because it's much unparalleled. Because you just pick all the monies being put in these projects, even the water projects, every other thing, if you ask, put all of them together, you will understand that Ekwusigo is blessed compared to some other places. So we want to thank him especially for that. One youth, Ona Nozukwe, Fanchanina Bakolo Governor. I went a na ntianye denane. Some of us ntianye denane. I am even the stakeholders led by Opoka here and other political actors na Ekwusigo na ndị Ekwusigo niile anyị ebidogoli teka na agba izu because when Mr. Governor was vying initially, Ekwusigo gave him 100% in the primaries. Owasi, then this time around in the election we also repeated such. This time I na luzilani all ni na lulani. If I mean if I get for 100% that we will do that. Okay? And that's what we're out for. So all can see and no na Ekwusigo. We na akwado maka ife na abia. Olu oge anwa anyị agwa ya no ndị mmadụ ka na emekọ ife. Na ife o me na anyị go eme ofuma. Daalụnụ ndị Ekwusigo daalụnụ. Daalụnụ very much. And in Jesus' name we bless Mr. Governor and his wife. In Jesus' name we bless them.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was the voice of the Commissioner for Housing, Mr. Paulie Onyeka. Please may we appreciate him, Bikon. Yep. So, very well, it is not a day for long talks because we want to hear from the governor. But it's not time for us to have that yet. Please, we have in our midst the very member representing Ekwusigo constituency in the Anambra State House of Assembly. And he also doubles as the majority leader of the House. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I make welcome Honorable Udodeme, the majority leader of the Anambra State House of Assembly. Please let's appreciate him. Thank you.
Ekwusigo biko kwezuenu. Mr. Governor, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Mama Anambra, the wife of the governor, you are welcome. The Deputy Governor of Anambra State, you are welcome. My colleague, Honorable Onyeka Chike, the House member representing the Nnewi North. Please let me stand on existing protocol. Igwe. But before I continue, I think there is something that is missing. Honestly speaking, the name of Ekwusigo must be repeated. Afa Bogene Ekwusigo. Okwa Ekwusigo no solution. Ndi Ekwusigo, okwa Ekwusigo no solution. On that note, please, I want to call the President General of Orifite, Savin Dike, to come out. Today you will declare full-time ABGA movement. Vin Dike, please, I want you to come out. Savin Dike. Because we will not be saying that na yekwete go enwe platform eje ogwa. Biko enwe platform eje ogwa. Iso na ogwa. Mana kai pronounce uzie ka afia because Christ was killed, but the question was asked, ono genko onye Pontius Pilate. If I have no gen Kevin Dike, I choke I mala na I no. Let it be a full declaration.
I deliberately did not talk about my big brother and friend, Dr. Semekofo, because I know that he goes to church, but I know he doesn't serve in the choir. But Dr. Semekofo is #1 choir master of Governor Charles Soludo, Koloniaka. #1 choir master. So I know and I'm here to pronounce that Orifite, under the umbrella of Sir Emeka Nkwo and under my watch as the PG of Orifite, today I am decamping from APC to ABGA, formally. Thank you so much.
Biko, don't mind me. I'm the leader of the house. Don't mind me. In a very short way, you get metwa kanobi. Kaima na ikwete. One metwa kanobi, kibata apoga. One metwa kanobi, apoga. One Twakanobi ibada apuga ndiuama kokoroko. Congratulations, Chievogo. Honestly speaking, I'm now another person, another life I've added into my mission. You know, I'm a born again. You are very correct. When they were talking about Chief Sir Dr. Emeka Nkwo, I think in the military, even though I'm not a soldier, once you misbehave, they will say you don't buy job. If you talk against Soludo, where Sir Emeka Nkwo is, I'm sorry, you don't buy job. But when he was doing it, most of us don't understand that some nowadays we normally see here from our parents. If okay, no nenu, even what no nenu will have okay no nana. What are you no man fear? He continued to mention it. Those days, I'm proud to say it, most people don't understand what he saw. And today, the visibility is here. Today, the entire 21 local governments are rejoicing. This is what we call uniform acceleration. 21 local governments are benefiting the same thing at the same time. Honestly speaking, I continue to ask questions. After the second term, I'm not talking about this one. Whosoever will come in, I wonder where you will start. Because he has made things available for you to come and enjoy. But I know those people will continue with innovation. Mr. Governor, your name that you got from the street, which I am one of the street members, Oluwatuegu. Time shall come, we will legislate on Oluwatuegu. Huh? We will legislate. Ike take note. We will legislate. Because I've checked the planning, the structural design, the targets, most of the road he captures are roads that connect not only the plants the state has in the name of changing gears anytime they come up with the project. Changing gears, we're only in gear 2. Oh. Gear 2, we never go gear 3, gear 4, gear 5. Don't provoke him to put revise, but he told me that his vehicle don't have revise. I am proud. So my people, it's better you join. It's a pity the vehicle is moving. On this note, I thank Mr. Governor. I'm telling him that the difference between me and others is that I will continue to say Oliver wants some more. I know intentionally why we choose to pass the other road, even though I know we have lots of ways, because Mama Anambra no here, I know you are having waist pain, but she will take care of it. But the better way to take care of it is to consider smooth ride everywhere in Anambra, which is your target. Olenibo, I know you will do it. Ndie Kusigo, please, this is the right time to pay him back. He doesn't need anything from you. Go and look for your voter's card. Get it anywhere you will keep it. Dust it. Prepare your mind. If you really want this job to be sustainable and continuous, come up with your voter's card on the November 8th and make sure that the business will continue. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Yep. That was the voice of the majority leader of the Anambra State House of Assembly, Dr. Fodeme. Chukwugozie gị n'ụzọ pụrụ iche, sir. Oh, yo. Yep. Arizona. Thank you very much. All right, so having done that, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I think the one common consensus we have here today is that there is joy in the minds of our people. And of course, it is not time for campaign yet. It is not electioneering yet. And we haven't come here to campaign. But the people are happy, and they are expressing what? Their joy, their heartfelt joy with the performance of the governor. And they are saying that when election time comes, that they will be going this route yet again. So, that we ain't campaigning, but we are decided on where we are headed. Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Biko, let me, at this juncture, now invite yet again to speak to us very briefly the Honorable Commissioner for Works, Engineer Ifeanyi Okeoma. Let him speak to us very, very briefly. Please, may we appreciate him as he walks to the podium. Please, if that these lofty ideas of Mr. Governor are brought to fruition.
Mr. Governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, the First Lady of Anambra State, Dr. Nonye Soludo, the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Onyekachi, the critical stakeholder of our party and of the Igbo land, Sir Dr. Emeka Ofo. Today, today, Mr. Governor, we are here to flag off the Orifte Civic Center, Afuzu, Ahuhu, into Onitsha Owerri Express Road. The total length of 5.8 kilometers. Mr. Governor and Ndi Orifte, this is a virgin road and it has some special features. One of the features is that we have a major erosion, which you are all witness to. This major erosion measures from 10 meters wide to 33 meters. It was actually a major erosion with a depth of 22 meters. But that is not the effect. The effect is that there is a stream nearby called Afuzu Stream. This stream, Ekulu Afuzu, this stream is about to be silted. So if this erosion is allowed to continue, the stream will be silted with an adverse effect on the upstream, causing flooding that will eventually sack a lot of the communities up front. But today, by the grace of God, Mr. Governor and the members of ASEC and the Anambra State have awarded this contract, and that erosion is completely tackled, and the river is restored. There are other things we've done on that road. We are speeding. This road is supposed to last for about 1 year, but we will complete it before 1 year, by the grace of God. And so, Mr. Governor, this is the brief of this road that we're talking about. And yes, Mr. Governor, this is the brief of the road that we are talking about. It is stone-based 150 mm with side drains on both sides, trying to control all the flood that might come into it. And so, Mr. Governor, I hereby hand over this mic to you to... Thank you, Mr. Governor. Thank you.
Please, Biko, let us put our hands together for him and, of course, for Mr. Governor. We have just heard from Mr. Commissioner the quality impact which this road is going to have on our environment when it is fully completed. That is to tell you that indeed Mr. Governor has the development of our state at heart. Biko, may we put our hands together for him once again. Let's appreciate Mr. Governor. Yep. At this juncture, I want to invite a man who has solidly continued to support Mr. Governor in all that he does. Please put your hands together for Sir Dr. Emeka Ofo as he steps forward to speak to us very briefly. Let's keep appreciating him. Mr. Governor places priority on what he calls PPCP, that is public-private partnership, all right? Private community partnership. Of course, Sir Dr.
Nkwo.
Here. Okay. Okay. His Excellency Professor Chukuma Soludo, the Executive Governor of Anambra State, and our mother, Mama Anambra, the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, the Majority Leader, members of state executives that are here present, traditional rulers, especially Igwe Orifite, and the Chairman, Traditional Rulers Council of Anambra State. Ndeba Ekenemun. Well, today I am most grateful to God today for making this event possible. Previous speakers have attested to the fact that the governor and myself are close. Then there is no doubt about it. It's a fact. It's an open fact. And I'm lucky to announce here in the Civic Center of Orifite that His Excellency Professor Chukuma Soludo is my friend and indeed my brother. We don't have agenda ojo like Anambra State. If I know call them work in Magomagene, call them one. When I ku Bicon, Dorifite, Bicon, Kai Solo, Moto Imanagaga. You cannot find your motor in a journey. They buy a motor well tired and no spare tire or Yerueba. If one of Hukumoto da for Gadifi, Trelaya was in Kakeda Pep. Now, if en Chogunu Mauna, oh, you know for Unkotera, but when so. Una education whereby by a move, Makana, even Nawefo, for never I affair. Arama was the one that tego. Chineke Mego, if you know your mem. Even the Tezo, Mboso, and Opposium, as Meldal. Also, without a report card, Makana, I will never mortgage or refit Ekusugo local government or Anambra State for any fee. Professor Soludo, abro ordinary professor, abro ordinary person. I'm a governor in Anambra, not in Nigeria. I had a Biego, or the Korean house wife and if only an house wife and wear factories, or sooner, no Biego na bank. Mona Ashanaga, and I told her, name Yamanoya Walifane. So Soludaro can come the Madame and when they are Dorifite. In our governor, Ichel Orocha, Iputa. Iman, yes. I don't negotiable at all. And then what of any Apollo, what of made your Bico, Nifa, Maganamna, Achonganambra Demma. If indicator 66 years, I was in 20 years, I don't 30 years. When it had 20 years, I stood my ground. And look, any fed man up there, Anambra, and Aramonia on a penny. And we're on plot, no car. And I'm out of contract, if you talk, the man or Zobo, or then our Rifite, or then Ichi, or then a Newe, or then Isofia, or then Anambra Nine, and Yezuoke, or then Nigeria, or what if it was on chalk? Mana, I won't work. I know what I found to Chineke and Mela for them. Mana, Mbane Kuna security, no draw. I'm on a Guam Simna, Nena, I'm feeling February and March. If I don't know, I go you. But I didn't know when is your. I am here, but I didn't. I have not on neighbor. On a native one. Maka Chineke, I don't make a mistake. God brought him for a purpose. And that purpose that he has assigned him to come and do, he must accomplish it and complete it before. If you look at what he has done, yesterday I was at Oboko with him. I saw things, and my friend, when I was seeing him up to the airport, he confessed that he hasn't seen such a thing. He hasn't seen such a thing. That one is a widely traveled professor, well exposed, with a lot of intelligence too. He knows. So it's not somebody that you can come and deceive or cajole into accepting something that is wrong. But the most important thing about Eba kind of see Eba Ike, and you look about 3 years ago, and I chose to get second term. By the time I get the second term, Rift, I was in London. No. Yes, what it was. So, Nkwo, Nkwo, movement. Makamam na onyamuni ane noro onye oshi. Orezu. Makone ezu meso na oma na majia. Mana orezu. Magifen na beba House of Assembly bia na rewete ego. Onya na rewete ego. Mana nworo onye na se na eke ego. Maka politics a na-eme uno onye ona yene politics ya choi for na wanna go pure water na ele he went to something so that he went fall back in position. Ihe je jide mmadụ iburu nnu bụ mmadụ aje le imegen iran ministry e wetazi ego ya arụ ọrụ ana akwa ya Chineke mebele ọ na-arụ je wetana mana agụ ya gụbu agụ nwe nchukwu ya emegen ọ ya gụbu mmadụ so ọgwụ na ga Chineke gozie unu daalụ.
Thank you very much. Sai. Dr. Emeka Ofo. Please, let's keep appreciating him. Yes, it is what it is. We are in Anambra State, where one man has transformed the face of this state within a space of 3 years. That man is Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, the man who remains committed. He is the governor of the year, recognized by so many institutions in terms of infrastructure and so on and so forth. The awards and recognitions are endless. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we now hand over the microphone to Mr. Governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo Oluwatuegu.
Ay. Orifite kweno. Hey, mmadụ ọnọkwa ebe a. Mmadụ ọnọkwa ya. Orifite kweno. Ekwusigo mụ ọnọ. Zụọ ọnọ. Kacha ọnọ. The First Lady of Anambra State, the Deputy Governor, Majority Leader, and the other members of the House of Assembly. My brother, Sir Dr. Emeka Ofo, Igbo niile Abiambegi. The chairman of Anambra State Traditional Rulers Council, Eziwe Kanobosi, no. Welcome. The traditional ruler of Ozobolo, of Ifite. Igwe, thank you very much. Akupea, I'm from Nam. I go from Odenigbo Agwata Norumba to Odenigbo Anambra. Oh, if I'm for Nakupe. Thank you very much. Igwe Ozobolo. Okay, I come for the labor. The Igwe Nekenen Mono. None. Or if it had Kwambo no Zoe. Thank you very much. You know, I've been to Orifite a couple of times. Sometimes I would just be driving past. And on my way now, as we go Mafiaribwa, Afia kedu Nkwo nke dị ife a nke ize anyị gafee bụ Nkwo gịnị? Nkwo Ozulogo. Now the first one nga. The crowd there they trooped out from the market and blocked the road, and their songs I had to get down and danced with them. Now here again I saw another market. Nkwo again. I had to get down from my vehicle and we danced to this place. A few times I have come to Oraifite on the invitation of my brother, Sir Dr. Nkwo, especially first some other times to commission his project. We went to the radio station. We went to where he's doing metering company here in Oraifite. Then to the various charitable gestures, not just to Ndi Oraifite. I've been to the event for the widows, and I understand about 3,000-4,000 of them or so. He takes care of, gives them monthly stipends, and sometime last year, he distributed more than 100,000 bags of rice to all communities in Anambra State who were here to celebrate as well. My brother and numerous others. My brother, you are an example of what it means to be a true Anambra, a true philanthropist. You are not just doing it, your philanthropy knows no bounds. All over the country. I know what you do in the north. I know what you do in the southwest, south, southeast, north central, northwest, northeast. I remember the flooding and what you were. Because when I traveled to Borno, in that same flight happened to be representatives of Sir Nkwo Foundation. You're touching lives all over the country. And this is a metaphor for what it is, living beyond self. Selfless service. Because at the end of the day, how many cars are we going to drive? How many rooms are we going to sleep in? How many houses do you need? What can you eat? What can you drink? And as I know him, he doesn't drink. He doesn't even eat much. And so on and so forth. So the rest, every other thing is vanity. On the last day, you will be remembered by the works that you have done. And our brother here has lived out the true essence of what it means to live an impactful life. And I am proud that he is my friend. I'm proud that he is my friend. I celebrate him and celebrate the Anambra Nine, our stakeholders, our captains of industry, all on the Anambra who have hearkened to our call for PPCP, public-private community partnership. Because if you look at the budget of Anambra, the entire resources available to us is maybe 2-3% of the income of this state. And therefore, to accelerate development on the path and the speed that we want, we need the private sector as the other hand to clap. And I've traveled around many communities, flagging off and commissioning roads, tens of kilometers of roads done by public-spirited in the Anambra and who are hearkening to this. I'll be commissioning some factories and so on and so forth very soon. I keep visiting them. So I want to appreciate all those who are making contributions at the family level, at the kindred level, village level, community level, local government, and the state. And I want to celebrate you once more, Sir E. You know, something was said about him and being an ardent supporter of mine. And this is not a relationship born out of any that is transactional. It's not a relationship born out of transactions about what is it that you give me, what is it that what are you going to get, what am I getting? And I want to put it on record. Since our relationship and since I came and became governor, Sir E has never asked me of anything that we should do for him as a person, that we should either give him contract or give him land or give him this or do anything for this or so on and so forth. Has never even come to me and said, oh, I want you to give this person an appointment. Not at all, not once. And I'm saying this publicly and on national television. All that he is interested is that we do something for the state. And I must confess, even this road that I have come to inspect now and flag off, the ring road, it's called Orif, the ring road. It was, he knew about it, and the Nkwo, he knew about them after we had awarded them. He never spoke to me about them because he left us to say his interest is that, as he said at 66, what am I living for? My interest is that so far as I live, I want to contribute for Anambra to be a better and greater place. And I want to appreciate you, my brother. We don't find these occasions very often to celebrate our people who are making selfless contributions to the development of the state. Managa mabia, kaibia, orifite bu nnukwu obodo. Bo, orifite bu nnukwu obodo. Unu nwe nnukwu ife, nnukwu obodo nwe nnukwu. Hey, ife nọ n'Oraifite kalịrị akali. Ịmasa in ya, bụrụ large. Ama na enwekwa ndị Oraifite ndị ọzọ. Bo, enwesịrị big. I'm sure even one of his cousins, the Okwuosas, and so on. Kedebe Venerable, I think Venerable come for Bosia. And I saw the oil mogul a few years ago, about 2 years ago. Oraifite unu nwere ife. That's why I'm just wondering whether Mono can need the government. The government. Mono can need the government. Maka chukunyalo no overload. But no, I'm joking. Government will do its part. The private individuals will do their part. Communities do their part. That way we move Anambra at an accelerated speed. This Dubai, Taiwan, Silicon Valley vision for the state cannot just be done by one party, by government alone. It will take all of us working together to be able to connect the dots. And as I was coming, we went and flagged off the construction of the 10.8 kilometers Nkwo to Nkwo that links Oraifite, even to the Owerri-Onitsha Expressway, down all the way to Nnewi, 10.8 kilometers, but erosion, gully erosion and flooding cut off the road into half. And I'm glad that we awarded that contract. It's now flagged it off. The gully has been filled, and people can now, it's now motorable, and we're hopeful that in less than 12 months, you can drive from the Nkwo to Nkwo back again. The second is what I call the Oraifite Ring Road. Because several people I spoke to, even the PG, I remember on one of those social events we had, the SAE, we were discussing, they were coming with others, and some people, I think somebody else was talking about the ring road. There was another road. I said, go and choose one. And you guys came with a consensus that the ring road is #1 priority. True or false? And they agreed that this one is the #1 priority. And so we have come to do this road. And because we are very intentional in selection of the roads that we do, it's of strategic importance, and you can see linking Nkwo and going back up to Owerri Onitsha Expressway, isn't it? So from there, anywhere you come off Owerri Onitsha Expressway, you get in, come into Oraifite. From there, probably join the Nkwo again. You are back to Nnewi from there. Oraifite na Nnewi bụ nwanne. Okwife meleme. So what God has put together, the gully erosion was about putting asunder, and now solution has come, and the two Umunne must be put back together. So, as I was coming, I saw some children from a primary school. They were there at the fence, I think on their recess, and they were looking at me, so I stopped, because I can't resist seeing children. So I stopped, and they came, and they happened to come from public school, government primary school. You know, I know in Anambra, all public schools, primary, secondary, is free of all fees and charges from kindergarten to SS3. And so when I saw them, you know, I was telling them that these children, that they are going to, that's from them. We are looking forward to the future. I can say, because this state, with not only the infrastructural development all over the state, that is prime. Security, law and order, of course, is the foundation of every society. But our human capital is our greatest asset. And that is why we are putting everything to make sure that Anambra will continue to lead in the area of health, the area of education. Yesterday at Okpoko, the Honorable Minister of Health commissioned the General Hospital there at Okpoko. Okpoko was the biggest urban slum in the southeast, next to, I mean, Onitsha. It's actually, some people say, well, Okpoko, it's Okpoko. My commissioner here is telling me it's in Obosi. As you work, I will be saying Obosi, Onitsha will say, I will leave that one for you guys. You guys sort it out. O and O. You guys sort it out in car. But we are at Okpoko, where we're showing an example of urban regeneration, where you have over 500,000 people living in the most despicable urban squalor. And today, they have about 16 kilometers of road completed their interstreets with street lights, pipe-borne water, a general hospital with the silting and closing, and the Honorable Minister commissioned the general hospital yesterday, where women are receiving free antenatal, free delivery. Over 102,000 women in Anambra have so far benefited from free antenatal, free delivery, with 400 of them cesarean operation. All of them free in Anambra State, with almost zero mortality rate. We must invest in these people. We must invest in the health of our people. We must invest in the education of our children. And then, of course, this infrastructure, we have it crisscrossing all local governments. All local governments, in very strategic manner. All the communities that have been abandoned, neglected, and those of them that have never seen 1 inch, square inch of tarred road, we're making sure to connect all of them, because we want Anambra to be one large, smart mega city. You can't have a smart mega city if there are portions of the state that are not connected. So we are connected everywhere and rebuilding cities. 5 brand new general hospitals completed, mostly equipped. Onitsha South, local government, one of the largest local government, most thickly populated local governments in Anambra, nobody will believe that they are getting their first ever general hospital. That's been equipped and we'll be commissioning it very, very soon. So, and at Fege, we are taking this all over Anambra. Anambra has become one large construction site. And so, like in Oraifite, soon we'll be at Nnewi. Soon we'll go to your brothers at Nnewi. We'll be getting there. The dualization project from Enugu Onitsha, Owerri Onitsha Expressway through Okija, through Ozobolo to Nnewi. Then from Nnewi to Nobi, Adazes to Agolo. Again, all dualized. Then from Amobia down through Agolo, Ekulobia, Oga to boundary with the Imo State, also being dualized. All this will be, our vision is that in some years to come, all the trunk arrows in Anambra will be dual carriage. All of them will be dual carriage. We'll have to dualize them and get on. We have the rail master plan, which we're about to get into execution. Anambra has all it takes to be whatever we dream that it can become. And we're very deliberate. So far, in 3 years, we have not borrowed a kobo to do all of this. And what I can say to Ndi Anambra, Bona onwebere ifo nofo. Onwebere ifo nofo. You ain't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen anything yet. Onwebere ifo nofo. Unu kana timbo, you're shouting about this and that and that and that and that and that. I can equebins on. We are still at the Amata Barabins. Amata Barabins, Amata. Our youths are smiling. We have executed one youth, 2 skills. Solution is here. Oh, thank you very much. We have executed the most productive, the most impactful youth empowerment program, where we use the Igbo apprenticeship system to take youths into apprenticeships, and they are trained for almost a year on their chosen skill areas, and then in partnership with the business school at Anambra Azikiwe University, they are given the entrepreneurship skills, and then we give them startup capital. 5,000 of them, the first batch, and over 3,000 of them now describe themselves as proud young millionaires. And 1,000 of them as proud young millionaires have now volunteered to train another 1,000 by themselves and get them started up. That's very successful. Within 3 years, we're now talking about some thousands of youth millionaires. And we have another 8,300 undergoing the same structured training, covering the entire 326 wards of Anambra. And before August, thereabout, we will also dole out a few billions to be able to empower them to get out there and become the millionaires, the job creators for Anambra and for Nigeria. On digital skills, our Silicon Valley is on course. We are building the new Silicon Valley and trained about 30,000 youths on digital skills. And Code Anambra program has been successful, and we are now launched the 1 million Anambra digital tribe. It will be happening all here in Anambra, but we're only just putting down the foundations. So, Tundi Anambra and Tundi Oraifite, Abiakwanu Maozo, Ekene Kanji Webia. So thank you. You've been wonderful. Igwe na PG, ewelugo ma akupe, onwelo ebune, mfolo. Nka atụbara m anya ejirokwu m ngazi wee bịa mana emezi anyị ekwuo maka ife anyị ga-eme etu anyị ga-esi mee ka a ga-eji mee mmanụ so yes, thank you very much that you said. I know when I contested the first time, when I contested the first time, I think Ekwusigo, certainly, and Oraifite, certainly, happened to be among those here in Ekwusigo. You know, there are 21 local governments in Anambra. We very narrowly, and I would dare to say mistakenly, missed 2 local governments. And those 2 local governments, I am certain now we're going to be winning at least 80% in them. We won in 19 local governments out of 21, including this Ekwusigo. Ekwusigo is our home. Ekwusigo has always been our home. And so when you reassured us that we are still in together, that if it was 70 the last time, probably 95, 98, 99.5. I said 99.5. Okay, I'm waiting. I think somebody has thrown a challenge. Somebody threw a challenge before. And the challenge the person took is that someone from North said that their ward will have the highest vote and that their ward will beat even my own. Now, many wards are now competing to say which ward will produce the highest number of votes. And the question is not whether we'll win or so, is there any ward out of the 326 that will be missing? And I'm pretty sure, certainly not in Oraifite. The 3 in Oraifite is 3 over 3. In Ekwusigo, 12 over 12. So we're not campaigning. Campaign will begin in June. And when it begins, even for us, our own campaign will begin maybe even August or thereabout. Because so far, I'm just looking to see, is there anybody contesting? I don't know. I don't know if there is anybody else contesting. So sooner or later we will know if anybody else is contesting. But otherwise, we are focusing on walk, 24/7, because the agenda is an agenda with a deadline. I want to appreciate all of you and say, Oraifite abịakwa mbono. And I'm not in a haste. Nsikite ebe apụọ. Onwere ebe mma me stop over. Onwere ebe mma me stop over. Maka ka nrapụ egwu na ebe ọ. Ụfọdụ ga-guess ebe nwere ike ime stop over. Fa agbawa gị izu na fa mụ ebe dị ife a. Otherwise, Oraifite kwenu! Oraifite mụọnụ! Zụọnụ! Kachanụ! Aga m abịakwa ọzọ very soon. Aga m abịa ọzọ very soon. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Yes, that was the voice of the working governor of Anambra State, Professor Nkwo Charles Soludo, CFR, who has been doing wonders. Yep, so, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may we now rise once again as we pledge our allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Chukwu weta n'Oraifite. Anyị na-ekene gị maka na mmiri na-enyere ncha aka, owere agbọ.